Welcome back, Over 50 fans. Today I'll be talking about the Kansas Jayhawks 2021 basketball commits and transfers. Right now, Kansas has the number 8th ranked recruiting class in the nation. So, Rock Chalk Jayhawk, let's get started. So, the players that have signed their letter of intent and or transfer. Let me go ahead and move myself down here a little bit. So, signed letter of intent, Zach Clemence, KJ Adams, Bobby Pettiford, Kyle Cuff Jr., and Sidney Curry. Some people are listing Sidney Curry as a transfer. I'll get into that more a little bit later. I'm using 24/7 Sports for my information as far as letter of intent or transfers. So that's why I have him listed as a signed letter of intent. Transfers, Jalen Coleman-Lands, Remy Martin, Joseph Yesufu, and Cam Martin. Cam Martin and Remy Martin will be should be available immediately to play. So, and I believe so will Coleman-Lands. But let me go ahead and start talking about these guys and letting you know what I found out about them. So Zach Clemence, he is from Kansas, Wichita, Kansas, Sunrise Christian. He's a power forward. He's 6'9", 210 pounds. He's a 4-star. You can see the ranking there. He's 12th position player in the country. Pretty good player. Needs to bulk up a little bit, but definitely could definitely help Kansas. Kansas definitely needs some bodies. Wish he was a little bit taller, but he's still a very good player. And KJ Adams, the stuff I've read about this guy is he can be a handful to guard. I mean, sometimes some people call him unguardable. He's out of Westlake High School, Austin, Texas. He's a 6'7" power forward. You can see the rankings there, and he's the 18th ranked power forward in the nation. So behind Zach Clemence in ranking. Next two up, Bobby Pettiford and Kyle Cutte Jr. Bobby Pettiford from South Granville High School in Creedmoor, North Carolina. He's a point guard. You can see his data right there. I didn't pull high school data on these guys. I just pulled basic data, just some general stuff. He's the 15th ranked point guard in the country. And Kyle Cutte Jr. from Blair Academy in Blairstown, New Jersey, and he's the 29th ranked. Some sources have him ranked as a shooting guard, others have him ranked as a complete guard or combo guard. So that's why I listed them as both. But as I did more research prior to or post making this presentation, it sounds like he's more of a complete guard or combo guard than he is just a shooting guard. And finally, Sidney Curry. He's coming in from junior college, Carterville, Illinois. He is a 6'8", 260-pound power forward. So he's got some bulk on him. He's a pretty big guy. He's number 3 in the JUCO ranking. So I don't know how that would compare to the other transfers that are, NCAA colleges. So you got to consider that when, you're thinking about his performance, what you can expect. But he's played pretty well in the JUCO rankings. I think he'll be a good addition to Bill Self's group. Transfers that are coming in. You've got the first two, Jalen Coleman-Lands from Iowa State and Remy Martin, a 4-year starter, and he's transferring from Arizona State. Jalen Coleman-Lands has played 5 seasons. I'm not exactly sure how he was able to transfer to get the 6th. I was researching that and just wasn't having any luck. But you can see the stats there. He averaged 14 points a game, good field goal percentage, and pretty good from 3-point range. I've seen 2 sets of data on that. I've seen data where he shoots 43% from 3-point range, and then I see data where he shoots 39.5% from 3-point range. So I went with the 39.5% because I don't know if I can sometimes truly trust ESPN. So I basically kept most of my data from 24/7 Sports. Remy Martin was a 4-year starter at Arizona State. You can look at those stats. I mean, almost 20 points a game, shoots about 35% from 3-point range. Remy Martin could possibly be maybe the best or the most sought or the most wanted transfer out of the whole group. And when he put his papers in there, and Bill Self, I'm sure Bill Self is ecstatic to have him coming in, because now you've got a guy that can run the point, kind of feel sorry for Remy Martin because he's got all this talent and he's playing on a team that never had a chance to make the tournament or do anything. So now he comes to Kansas and has a chance to really do some great things in Kansas. There is some buzz that he is testing the NBA water. So I believe it's January, it's either January 7th or January 11th is the day that players have to finally decide whether or not they're going to leave their name in the NBA draft or if they're going to come back and play another year in college. So he could do that, but from what it sounds like, what I could see in different articles, different sources, he's going to be at Kansas. And because he's a fifth-year senior, he's able to come right on in and play. I like both these two guys. I put both these two guys on the same slide because these are two guys that can come in, play immediately, produce immediately, and they're both good from three-point range. They're great scorers. They know how to play. So I think I'm just excited about both these guys. Jalen Coleman-Lands, as I said, this would be his 6th season. He started at Iowa State the 15-16 season, and then I believe it was the 18-19 season he didn't play. So I don't know if he was injured, medical redshirt or something like that. But he has 5 years or 5 seasons at Iowa State, and then another one he's getting transferred to Kansas. One season he only played 8 games, so maybe that was like a medical redshirt, or maybe he got another year back. And then I believe this past year they said that players that wanted to, like if you're graduating, you could come back another year, like Mitch Lightfoot is going to do. He's going to come back for a 5th season, and Marcus Garrett could do that. I was looking, couldn't find anything to confirm that he's coming back or not coming back, so I just decided not to really address it in this video. So going ahead and moving on, Joseph Yesufu. I practiced that so many times, and you can tell it really worked out because when I come to do this, I messed his name up. Joseph Yesufu and Cam Martin. Yesufu is from Drake. He's transferring in, 2021 stats, 12 points a game, shoots pretty well from the floor, and again, pretty good from three-point range. So if Bill Self decides that he wants to run a heavy guard set or 4 guards and 1 big, he's got some guys that can knock down a 3, and that would be something that you would need if you're running 4 guards and a big. You need guys that can shoot from the outside. Cam Martin, you're probably wondering what's the asterisk for in the upper right-hand corner. Okay, Cam Martin originally committed to Jacksonville State, and then he transferred to Missouri Southern State, as you can see. So he's coming in from Division II ball. So because he's coming from Division II, he can play immediately. And if you look at his stats, I would just take those with a grain of salt, because my fellow Kansas fans that are familiar with Kansas, if you're familiar with Washburn University, they're a Division II school. They're one of the opponents that Missouri Southern State plays, and they played them this past year. I believe Missouri Southern State beat them pretty good, but that's the kind of competition he's been playing. I mean, he's 6'9", 240 pounds, so got good size. 25 points a game. He shoots great from the field, shoots good from three-point range, almost 10 rebounds a game, but that's at competition that is not Division I. So, but will he be able to come in, and if he can even give half of the points, and say he shoots 50% from the field and 38 or 40% from three-point range, I think that would be great. So definitely interested with him to see how he fares there. So before you guys go, if you would, please click the subscribe button or hit it, whatever you want to do, however you want to say it. Subscriptions would help me get this channel boosted. I'm trying to provide all sorts of different content here, so if you could subscribe, that would be great. Planning on trying to do maybe some movie reviews, things like that. Click on the you can click on the over 50 logo in the bottom right hand corner of the screen. I wasn't able to make that into a link, so don't click it, it's not going to work. And click the like button. All those things would really help me a whole bunch. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to let you go. Hope this answers some questions, if you had them, about the Jayhawks and the upcoming season. And I will talk to you guys later. Take care.